American Electric Power, AEP, is increasingly replacing traditional grass seed mixes with native plant seed mixes for land restoration after power line construction. Once established, the dense, deep roots of native plants inhibit the growth of invasive plants like trees from growing in transmission line right-of-ways. Invasive vegetation on power structures creates outage and safety risks. The native seed mixes being increasingly planted by AEP include pollinator-friendly plants. In 2017, AEP and the Electric Power Research Institute, EPRI, joined forces with the Dawes Arboretum in Central Ohio to conduct ongoing research on the benefits of native plants in the Power Line Prairie Project.
AEP recognizes the importance of keeping trees out of the right-of-way. We are in these areas by easement, so we want to be mindful of the property owner's property. So what a better way to plant it better and smarter with using native seeds. We're seeing some promising results on how it impacts some of the initial tree growth after construction.
Our partnership with AEP is really unique in that we came together understanding that we had mutual goals of creating a more sustainable future. It's really a win-win for us to collaborate. We were interested in working on a real-world project, and so what we did was replicated the kind of conditions that are created when, for example, construction would be taking place on a line. And typically what has been done for years is to use a non-native, potentially low-diversity seed mix that would simply provide cover. What we've found through our research is that by seeding a native seed mix that has a diversity of species that are deep-rooted, it actually has the ability to conserve soil and water resources, while at the same time providing more benefits to the very species that depend on these ecosystems. Pollinators, birds, bees, and butterflies all have more floral resources, shelter, food, and can reproduce in these habitats once those floral resources are provided.
Penstemon digitalis, common name foxglove beard tongue, really important early season floral resource.
The New England aster, you can tell because it's got the clasping leaves around the stem.
This is false sunflower. The best part about this one is it comes up every year, so you don't have to plant sunflowers every year.
Baptisia, this is one of my
excellent.
absolute favorites, and it's growing right next to the retivita. How exciting is that?
As with prairie plantings, it just takes a little bit of patience, and then look what you're left with 5 years later. Just absolutely beautiful stuff, and soon, here enough, this is going to be just filled with color and blooming.
It just takes time, but the way the seed mixes are developed, there's something always to benefit the pollinators as things go along.
The Powerline Prairie Project wouldn't have been possible without our collaboration with Electric Power Research Institute. The EPRI has been a fantastic partner. We really appreciate that they have been able to communicate the outcomes of our research.
We've learned a lot and can make the business case that it is a viable solution for post-construction restoration or revegetation. The benefits are many layers. You have not only the root structure, which holds in the soil and stability, you have the aesthetic value of the flowers, as well as then the ecological benefits to the land.
For this study with AEP and EPRI, we were lucky enough to collect lots of different types of pollinator data, bees, beneficial insects, butterflies, birds, really important. And we had several discoveries with this project, including specialist bees, butterflies that we didn't expect, and even birds that are of concern.
We may be experiencing more extreme climate conditions. And this research has clearly shown that by using native seed mixes, we can create more resilient landscapes, and we all benefit from that.